Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Family Sedan channel. In the earliest days of me running my YouTube channel, I used to somewhat regularly highlight articles from NewsBTC.com when they would cover stuff about XRP, because they would write the most garbage nonsense crap you could possibly imagine, absolutely hating on XRP. And the typical garbage stuff you'd see too about it, centralized this or that. So to go from that type of content to them knocking off as much coverage for some time, and then I barely highlighted them after that, and I actually kind of forgot they existed for probably a good couple of years or so. To go from all of that, though, to seeing this headline, which is on your screen right now, from NewsBTC, newsbitcoin.com. Look at the headline. The Rise of XRP. 5 reasons why its bull run is far from over. Folks, I never thought I'd see the day. I don't even believe my own lying eyes right here. So, and also, you know what makes it even more incredible? You know what they're covering is content from somebody who historically has absolutely despised Ripple and despised XRP, and is now come around and fully supportive. What kind of bizarre world is this? I mean, I'll take this. I will take this. So I started sharing you because it's a fun little thing to talk about. And then there's also this headline from the Daily Hodl: Bitcoin flashing remarkable strength as adoption accelerates, says analytics firm Glassnode. So in a separate video, I was talking about the FOMC and then the fact that, you know, there's a 25 basis point increase in the federal funds rate. I don't really want to as much focus on that in this video, other than mentioning right now, in case any of you mentioned it, my personal perspective when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, obviously markets responded. Ultimately, we saw a move to the downside. But also, we've seen crypto trending up heavily this year anyway, and there are always corrections here or there. In this case, yes, of course, it is a result of Jerome Powell and all that crap that he says that... I'll tell you, it's just amazing for Bitcoin, a cryptocurrency that's allegedly untethered from the happenings of the legacy financial system. Funny how it consistently, price-wise, is dependent upon the happenings of the legacy financial system in terms of fear and actual adoption and stuff like that. But I'll just note here, this is all short-term stuff. Markets, they get scared sometimes when basic things... I've already covered that, so I don't want to get into the specifics of what happened today, other than noting that markets forget this stuff. There are corrections occur, and then we move on to the upside. What's interesting, and that's why I want to cover it in this article, it's not just that XRP's been going ballistic lately with a massive run of about 30% the other day, from bottom to high anyway. It's not just that. It's Bitcoin, which leads markets in a general sense anyway, showing some incredible metrics. And so Glassnode, which is an on-chain analytics firm I'm a big fan of, they cited some very specific things, and the behavior that we're seeing on the Bitcoin blockchain, which leads the network, which leads to all of our altcoins becoming worth way more. They've highlighted some things that are highly fascinating that you should be aware of, and they're very positive. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so fine. Like I said, market's down, XRP at 42 cents, Bitcoin at $27,369. In the short term, I never pretend to know where the bottoms are, but the good news is, like, at least for me anyway, for my investing model, I don't have to care. I find it interesting because, yes, this is a strong interest that I have in life. Call it a hobby, call it whatever the hell you want. So I follow it for those reasons, but it does not even almost impact anything that I do in terms of my investment strategy, because once I purchase something, I do nothing for years on end. It's been working out quite well. But, you know, as far as XRP moving to the upside, I want to talk about this. So here's a headline from the Crypto Basic. Masari highlight XRP achievements. CEO says Ripple should win against SEC. And so here's a picture of Ryan Selkis, the CEO of Masari. And you know, I've never talked to this guy in my entire life, but back in probably early 2018, he was there was I can't remember what the thread was about even, but he wasn't happy with some members of the XRP community, and all I remember is that I hit a like on somebody else's comment. I wasn't even talking, and then the guy just blocked me. Like, so his disdain and disgust for the XRP community historically has been rather intense. It's been a bit on the high side. So to see him come around and wish that, wish Ripple the best in the SEC v. Ripple case. It's actually kind of something. So take a look at this article from the Crypto Basic. Chief Executive Officer of crypto data and research platform Messari has sparked excitement and surprise within the XRP community as he threw his weight behind Ripple and the XRP ledger. Ryan Selkis tweeted yesterday that he is more aligned with Ripple than ever before, tapping them to win the extended legal battle with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission over whether XRP is a security. Furthermore, he hoped such an outcome would allow the XRP ledger to compete fairly as a digital payments network. And here's the tweet from Ryan Selkis, and I can't see it on Twitter because I'm still blocked because I'm an evil, scummy XRP community member, apparently, who would like on something that he didn't care for. No. He did not care for that particular like. And so... I'd probably been on Twitter for like a month or two at that point. Anyway, I hadn't even launched my YouTube channel. But anyway, so here's the tweet from him. It's in an article so I can see it. He wrote, "I've been critical of Ripple in the past, various reasons, but more aligned with them than ever before. Ripple should win the overreaching XRP SEC case, and the XRP ledger should be afforded the opportunity to compete fairly on digital payments infra globally. Demand is there." Folks, he's acknowledging adoption and demand in a real community after saying that it's garbage and trash for years on end. You know what? Good for him for coming around. Good for him for figuring out what we knew, many of us anyway, knew over half a decade ago. Congratulations. Honestly, I do mean that. And that's why I'll tell you what, given the history of, what he has had to say, when I came across this thread from Messari, which I'm not blocked from, I'm just blocked by Ryan Selkis, I came across this yesterday morning, and I got to admit, I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, what is this crap from Messari about XRP? What is he going to be talking about? But I read through the whole thing, and I was like, that's pretty damn accurate. Highlighting all sorts of cool stuff, as cited by NewsBTC, which also historically has been crapping all over. It's like, so we were early to the party. We figured out that there's real value in this. Other people were ideologically driven. But you know what? If they're catching up to this point, just welcome them to the party. That's what I'm saying. That's my message on this ultimately. It's interesting. It's kind of funny. But I'm just glad they're here and they figured this all out. So they have this little subheading in this NewsBTC article titled, "What is Driving XRP's Bullish Trend?" And they go on to cite Ripple, of course. And, fair enough, because I do think there are a lot of individuals actually and entities that have placed their bets, based on, all the pretrial stuff in the SEC v. Ripple case. That's fine. But then they also wrote the following. According to a recent study by the market research firm Messari, despite facing external pressure from U.S. regulatory authorities over the potential classification of XRP as a security, the XRP ledger aims to provide a digital payment infrastructure not just for individuals, but also for existing financial entities such as central banks. I gotta pause. I gotta tell you, this is trippy that I'm covering a NewsBTC article. I can even tell you last time I did it, but also I'm covering it not to make fun of it. This is unprecedented territory, my friends. This is unprecedented. I'm covering NewsBTC again, and I'm not making fun of it. What is going on right now? World's all upside down, cats becoming friends with dogs. I don't even get it. Anyway, piece continues. As seen in the chart above, the adoption of the XRP ledger has increased significantly since February, which is believed to be contributing to the rise in XRP's price. This wider adoption could be driving up demand for the token as more institutions and individuals are using the XRP ledger for cross-currency transactions and other use cases. You freaking get it, NewsBTC! You get a gold star! Oh my freaking god! You're finding out that XRP has actual utility. Only known it for over half a decade right here. Just right here. So anyway, this is from Messari, and it is actually fun for those of you that care to take a gander at your screen. It is neat to visually see the adoption in terms of new account creation, which would be the pink part here. That would be the total number of accounts, and then the blue part is just the daily number of new accounts. So you can see when there's exuberance in crypto markets in general, there are these peaks and stuff like that. And there are some other outlier instances that led to various jumps, which I've talked about in other videos. So I don't want to get too far off the beaten path here, as it were. But look at that. I mean, you're talking about going from in February 2018, maybe a little over 1 million accounts to approaching 5 million accounts right now. It just keeps going in that direction. The adoption just keeps increasing. This is a real thing that's been around for a decade now. So it's just nice to see this. It really is genuinely nice. Huh. Anyway, piece continues. The surge in demand for XRP resulting from the XRP ledger's increased adoption could play a crucial role in driving its price above the 50-cent level. As more buyers enter the market and compete for XRP's limited supply, its price will likely increase. I can't believe they're writing. This is amazing. It's accurate and yes, makes sense. And then they wrote, moreover, as awareness grows about XRP Ledger's potential to revolutionize the global financial system, investors may become more interested in investing in XRP, which could further fuel its price growth. Price the I can't believe that I'm seeing this here. I'm thrilled to be seeing this here. Yes, you're welcome to figuring out what the rest of us have known for a very long time, that XRP could be worth an absolute fortune compared to where it is right now. It can result in life-changing wealth, which it has before for people, but moving forward, my gosh, I don't make price predictions. I don't know what's going to happen, but man, the idea of XRP never hitting a new all-time high ever is crazy to me. I just, because even if things go horrific in the United States, Ripple will still keep using XRP outside the United States, and all of the other developers, builders, everybody that has utility with XRP specifically, they're going to keep using it. So even if price takes a beating for some time, it's going to continue to be adopted. Like, duh. There would have to be something that would fundamentally make it less useful for people for that not to occur. It couldn't be more obvious. So there's that. And also, so here in the short term, really interesting stuff in addition to that when it comes to Bitcoin on-chain metrics and such. Here's a headline from the Daily Huddle. Bitcoin flashing remarkable strength as adoption accelerates, says analytics firm Glassnode. Market intelligence firm Glassnode says that the Bitcoin network is showing a lot of strength in two key areas. In a new analytics report, Glassnode finds Bitcoin transactions are reaching a level not seen since April of 2021. Now, folks, it's a friendly reminder, that is when we saw XRP hitting its high for that cycle of $2. And ultimately, when was it that Bitcoin hit its all-time high? It hit one high of, oh, that's what it was, if memory serves. So I remember it got into the 60,000s, maybe it was the mid-60,000s. I think it was May of 2021, and then had kind of a rocky summer, and then ultimately hit yet another one in November, if I'm not tripping. And it was just like a hair higher than that. But still, the bulk of the activity for most coins, it was in the earlier part of the year. So that's why when you're looking at, in terms of on-chain metrics, what's occurring here, to know that that's something we've not seen for coming up on 2 years now, that's interesting. This is rare. Pay attention to this. So here's a quote from Glassnode. The monthly average of transaction counts has hit 309,500 a day this week, which is the highest level since April 2021, and a significant break above the yearly average. Fewer than 12.2% of all days have seen more transaction activity for Bitcoin, a healthy sign, end quote. The analytics firm also says new users entering Bitcoin are soaring, reaching more than 120,000 daily, a level only surpassed during the peaks of the two previous bull runs. Folks, yes, you heard that right. 120,000 new daily Bitcoin purchasers, new users. Call it what you want to call it. That's a lot. This is not normal. I mean, it's normal in terms of the cycles of stuff, but I mean in terms of, is it common on any given day to have that many? No, which is why this is exciting. And then ultimately, stuff like this, it typically precedes gigantic moves in terms of price. So you kind of hopefully figured that out already, but check out this quote. Using our advanced clustering algorithms, we can estimate the number of unique new entities operating on-chain as a best estimate for unique new users. This metric has reached 122,000 new entities a day, with just 10.2% of days seeing higher new user adoption rates, namely at the 2017 peak and during the 2020 through 2021 bull run. Well, how about that? Think about that. What's happening right now, and fine, we're still waiting to see even more all-time high price action, but in terms of that metric, haven't seen that since a couple years ago, and then the last time before that was 2017, when Bitcoin hit its then all-time high of almost $20,000, just a hair shy of it, December of 2017, when I'd been in crypto for all of 6 weeks or so. What a time to be alive, folks. Oh, man, it's coming, which is why again, I'll just say it one more time. This is why I love my investment strategy, because I just buy and then I just choose to not have emotions and I let time pass and then stuff works out. It's pretty awesome. I'm just saying. It works for me anyway. You do whatever I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold. You do whatever you want. It's been working for me. It's been working for me. I am not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the Moon Family Sedan.